Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here this morning. I'm really proud to stand here today with Pride and members of Pride in order to make this announcement. A few weeks ago, the Pride St. Louis Board announced that SLMPD officers, uniformed officers, would not be allowed in this year's Pride Parade in commemoration of the 50th anniversary of Stonewall. I've been in ongoing conversations with Pride and for a few weeks and have expressed my view that exclusion of our police, or frankly of anyone, is not in the spirit of our city. Today, after a lot of conversation and consideration, Pride announced that uniformed officers will again be welcome to walk in the parade this year as they have in the past. Like all professions, police are friends, relatives, allies, and members of the LGBTQIA community. Thankfully, the world has made a lot of progress in the last 50 years, and today we look forward to the future. Continuing to include police in the parade helps to build trust, helps to build understanding, helps to build respect, and helps to build inclusion. And for that, we're very appreciative of this inclusive decision. Pride and the police have worked together for decades, really, on this parade and on the events of Pride weekend here in St. Louis, and they will continue to do that, of course. So thank you all for being here. I think this is an exciting announcement, a good announcement in the best interest of our city. And I want to introduce today, we have just a couple of speakers. I want to introduce today Jordan Braxton, who's going to also make a few comments. Jordan?
Thank you.
Kind of hold that thing.
Okay. Good morning. My name is Jordan Braxton, the Director of Diversity and Inclusion for Pride St. Louis. On the eve of the 50th anniversary of the Stonewall riots, we admit that there is still have an enormous amount of work to do to ensure that every member of our St. Louis LGBTQIA community feels respected, honored, and included, especially our transgender members and community. As we move forward towards a safer, more inclusive St. Louis, we look forward to working with the mayor, the city of St. Louis to provide diversity and inclusion training, continued conversation, meetings, and working together for a better community. We concluded after months and weeks of lengthy discussions and debate, and also listened to our community, that we will welcome LGBTQIA police and allies to walk in uniform in the 2019 Pride Fest Parade, June 30th, downtown at Soldiers Memorial. We are dedicated to making sure that all LGBT community feels safe and respected, and are looking forward to building lasting relationships with Mayor Krewson, the City of St. Louis, public safety, and law enforcement. Thank you, and now I'm going to turn it over to Judge Edwards.
Thank you very much. Many of our police officers in the City of St. Louis will fall into the category of LGBTQI+, and some in the trans community. We support our police officers, and I am elated that they will have an opportunity to participate in uniform. We look forward to an ongoing conversation to make sure that we improve all relations with our police officers as well as our entire community. So thank you all very much. And again, on behalf of all of the police officers in the City of St. Louis, I want to thank the Pride Board for giving us the opportunity to participate in one of the best parades in the City of St. Louis.
And a question for Jordan.
Yes.
By the podium, what changed your mind?
We listened to the community, and we have decided that it's an opportunity for change, that going forward, we believe that there is much work to be done, but many people in our community still feel unsafe and targeted and marginalized by the systems that are here to protect us. So we're here to make change and move forward.
You talked about the debate. I know it may be a little difficult in a few words, but can you kind of sum up the two different sides as far as the debate and what was bandied about?
Well, we have a very passionate board, as you can see. So we talked and we decided that, that Pride St. Louis is committed to continue the conversations with the city of St. Louis, especially law enforcement, and make sure that all groups in our community can work together and ensure cooperation and improvement for the members of our community.
And could you just elaborate on the reasoning behind the original decision? The mayor alluded to it, that
Because it's the 50th anniversary of Stonewall, and we all know the Stonewall riots were started in New York City on a night that people got fed up, especially our marginalized trans community got fed up and fought back with the police because there were a number of raids. And we're taking this opportunity to build on that and move forward and do education and training with all members of our community so that we can get together and have one cohesive, safe, included St. Louis.
any idea how many years in the past uniformed police have marched in the parade?
This is our 40th anniversary of Pride St. Louis, so it's been 40 years.
That long?
That's all, yes. I was there at the very first one.
As a society, I guess we're making steps forward, but what would you say as far as how much more we have to go?
Oh, we all know and we recognize there's a lot of hard work to do. So through education and communication, we can build bridges to move forward and be those agents of change that this city so desperately needs.
Any estimate on how many people are in the LGBTQ community within the first responder community in St. Louis?
That I don't have the statistics for, and I don't want to speak on something that I'm not knowledgeable of. Any other questions? Seeing none, I'll turn it back over to her mayorship. Thank you, Your Honor, for giving us this time to
Thank you.
speak.
Thank you. Good to be with you. Thank you all.